Describe your first time between the sheets. Was it Fast and Furious, Slow and Steady, or Broke Down Palace?
Oh my goodness, what a description!
What is broke down?
What does that even mean? Yeah.
That sounds unfortunate.
What's up, fam? Today we have our really good friends, Kyle and Ashwin, here to join us today for our mukbang. And we are super excited. This is going to be a very special video because Kyle and Ashwin have never had Jollibee. Is that correct?
Yeah,
That's right.
Okay. So, fam, for those who watch us consistently, we had our family on recently and they tried Jollibee for the first time as well. Apparently, a lot of people we know have never had Jollibee, so it's really fun for us to introduce you to new food because we personally love this place and we want to know like what other people think of it too. So this will be great. So we were hoping you could like taste test and let the fam know if like you think it's good or not, all that stuff.
We expect an honest review too. So if you want to trash it, go right ahead.
It needs to be an expert level review.
Exactly.
Okay?
No.
And then
And you guys, sorry about this light. You guys know this light. It's like we need to. Yeah.
that light, I want to do such bad things to it. It's all bad. Okay, that sounded gross. I want to basically throw it against the wall. Okay, and then basically after we eat, we're going to be playing like a fun couples game, okay? Because I want the fam to get to know you guys. You guys are really good friends. I want the fam to be really good friends with you guys too. So I was thinking we'll do a little couples game to see how well you guys know each other, okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, I think this will be fun. Okay, so enjoy, you guys. Let's dig in before the food gets too cold, even though I'm sure it is already.
I know. Sorry if it is a little cold, but
When you mentioned Jollibee's, I was excited. We've been wanting to try it, and it's like, oh, we'll try another day.
I know, and then you never get to it. Yeah. And then Krista and Jamil come along, who are like the fast food king and queen.
I know.
I can see what you mean. When you said the sauce was sweet,
yeah,
it's a lot sweeter than normal pasta. It's good though.
I like it more than I thought I was going to.
Yeah.
I love hot dogs, so I'm happy that there's little hot dogs.
Nice.
Yay! I'm so happy.
It is different, than regular spaghetti.
It's a lot sweeter.
Yeah, because it looks like regular spaghetti, right? That you would get anywhere, well, except for the hot dogs. But it tastes completely different, in my opinion. And it's not for everyone. I definitely think to each your own. But I'm glad you guys like it so far.
That's good.
So that's good.
Let's try this chicken out.
Man, this thing is killing me. This light, guys.
I love little hot dogs, so.
Yeah, me too.
Hot dogs and my mac and cheese.
Oh, are you a hot dogs and mac and cheese girl?
Love it.
Oh my God.
Love it. Hot dogs and mac and cheese always goes well together.
I think so too. I don't do that on the regular, but it obviously reminds me of like childhood and like why wouldn't you like it now? So
that's true.
Mac and cheese is always good.
Yeah.
So, I gotta try the gravy too.
The gravy is like a staple here. The first time we did Jollibee, I think what we asked people like what should we get? Everyone was like, you have to get the gravy. Like they're like, don't leave without the gravy, and put it on the chicken. What do you think?
It's really good.
It's good?
It's great.
Nice.
Love the gravy.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, they're really good. Surprisingly good. I mean, it's not surprising, but it's like, it's one of those things where when you think of a fast food place, you do think maybe sometimes lower quality or something. But this tastes like really high quality, like fried chicken, Yeah. So you guys, so sorry about that. We had to get a new light, and it changed it up a little bit, but it's okay. We got a little shadow. It should be fine.
Yeah.
I hate that light. I hate that light. But anyways, you guys are enjoying it so far?
It's great.
It's
Where'd you
good?
guys get the lumpia from, you said?
Okay, so the lumpia we actually got from a different place. We didn't get from Jollibee. It's from Oming, I believe.
Oming in Las Vegas. It's on Blue Diamond Road. If you're in Las Vegas, you gotta come here. The best lumpia ever.
Very good.
And then they have like really other stuff too, like pork belly and chicken and whatever. You guys would really like it. So
yeah,
cheese lumpia are great.
Really good. They make them really good here.
And I'm so happy that you guys are on the channel because
thank you.
Not only are you our good friends, you guys are also foodies. I consider you guys foodies too. So
I like to eat.
Yeah, you like to eat. You enjoy. So this is good. I'm glad.
Exactly.
I was excited. I wasn't sure what food you were gonna do, and we like to eat lots of food. So I was like, I'm probably gonna like whatever it is.
Yay!
I'm so happy. We went to this place. It's this Asian market. right by our house, and they sell a frozen lumpia that's meant for the air fryer. You're supposed to air fry it, and it's like really bomb.
Yes.
Really? Like it's really good. Yeah.
For being out of the
Nice.
For just
freezer.
being out of instead of fresh, it's really good quality.
Yeah, I just find like Las Vegas has so many good, like, it's just food everywhere. It's literally some of the best. Like, you know, between having markets and restaurants and all these things, it's amazing. You know. So
Which makes it tough to be good when you're like, oh, I'm gonna have some healthy lunches this week or healthy dinner, and you're like,
impossible.
oh,
Right.
there's food everywhere. Just like, do I really want to cook tonight, or
Or go out to
go out to some new restaurant? You could eat out every day for years, probably here.
oh yeah, every day. And
Our uncle told us that there's over 11,000 restaurants in Las Vegas.
yeah,
Yeah.
Believe it.
I know.
yeah.
I
What
believe
is it?
it.
If you take a different restaurant, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, it takes like 5 years to finish everything.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I remember hearing
You heard that
That's
statistic,
crazy.
yeah.
Statistic. Yeah, it was crazy.
Well, and then
so
you've got
crazy.
new restaurants all the time. Even yesterday, we went down to Container Park. Have you guys been? You haven't been yet, right? So it's a cool, outdoor, and they've got in the front this big bug who at like at nighttime they put music on and the bug's antenna light on fire. Hilarious. And then of course everybody likes to hang out and watch that. And then inside Container Park, it's like big shipping containers on the outside. In the middle really is a park area, so it's very family friendly. Kids can run around all over the playground, and
Nice.
for the adults, they have food and drinks around, so you can sit outside.
Oh, that's
This
cool.
is Vegas, like what, 3 weeks until it's too hot to be outside. So
yeah.
enjoy it now.
Well, you can.
Boy,
Yeah. One of the places there, it's called what is it? 375 bin or 370 something. 3 numbers and then there's a bin. It's it has like one of the best happy hour specials. It's like $20 for a bottle of wine and a cheese and meat board.
Yeah.
And they switch it out with their cheese and meat is like I think every couple months.
That's a great deal.
Yeah,
Really
and
good.
they do the happy hour on Saturdays too.
Oh,
A lot of
sweet.
places don't do that, so we actually went down
good
last
point.
time.
nice.
Yesterday and the weekend before too.
And
Now
this
the
is
weather's nicer.
exactly. Now this is all in the Container Park area.
Yeah,
Or-
it's all in Container Park.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So is it like an event that they have? Is that what's going on, or is it just?
It's just
Yeah.
It's just
always
always
meant
there,
to be
always there.
outdoors for everyone to go hang out. They do live music often. They have a little
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah.
So around sunset, they had a band setting up, starting to play live music, and even before the band's out, they just have music going, and a lot of people are out.
That's pretty cool.
Right? It's easy. You can go out either just like the adults going out, or if you have kids. There's kids everywhere, so the kids are having a blast.
They're loving it out there, I'm
A
sure.
lot of locals go there. Yeah, it's a fun spot.
It's
makes
good.
sense.
It's right at the end of Fremont too. So if you like want to go to Fremont after,
Yeah.
it's like a 1-minute walk right down that street.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. If you guys have never been to Fremont Street before, come to Vegas, you have to try it. It's a crazy experience, especially on like
Fremont.
Fridays and Saturday. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna give a little background about us. So basically, I knew Kyle first before Ashwin. Kyle and I share a mutual friend, and so when we were living in California together, that's where we knew our friend, and then we met up through her. And then fun fact, yeah, just a few months after Jamil and I moved to Vegas last year, Kyle moved from Tucson, Arizona. And with Ashwin, yeah. So they moved in together last year as well. So then that's how I met Ashwin. So it's super cool. So that's kind of how we all know each other. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I was wondering, I was thinking about that earlier. How long has it been since you and I met?
Yeah, I know.
Because we both have known the mutual friend for a very long time now.
We
It's
have.
got to be like,
So I believe it was, and I know this sounds crazy. I actually know when.
Shut up.
It was
You have a good memory.
2000. I think 2017. Pretty sure. Halloween.
was it?
I'm pretty
I think
sure.
it might
No,
have
it was
been-
before
even
that.
Was it before
then.
that?
It was even before then because
you sure?
I was, by 2017,
Oh.
I had already moved down to Southern California.
I'm sorry. It was. Yeah.
So I think.
I'm way up on the year.
No,
But it was Halloween.
That's good memory.
Yeah, it definitely was Halloween because I
it
remember that
when
was
we-
the first time we met you, Aaron, and I think a couple of other friends too.
Everybody getting together. Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought
'cause it
it
was a
had
big
to have
get-together.
been maybe even like 2014-ish, 2013,
Yeah.
something like that.
It was.
I think it was around that, yeah. Because our friend got married in 2017, so it wasn't that.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
Yeah. I'm like, and I know
was off
that
on
way
the-
before that, yeah. So,
And it was too funny because we were still in touch a bit, and I was living out in Tucson, and I just knew that you guys were maybe going to move to Vegas, and then I had to let you know, guess what? I might be moving there too.
I was so excited.
It's
I
so
was
crazy.
worried I wasn't gonna have any friends here, and then like it was just meant to be that you. Were
It
months later,
was.
so.
I move a lot, so I've gotten a little used to moving to a new place and
Yeah.
meet new people, and you go back and visit when you can for your friends back home or wherever you lived last, but you're always kind of starting over when you move around. So I was very excited to have a friend here. Like, of
Nice.
course I got you, but then
Which that's what I was going to ask. So, how did you guys meet? And maybe you could tell the fam a little bit about you guys and
Like
stuff
how
like
long
that.
you've been together,
Yeah,
and
together,
where
stuff
you
like that.
met.
It'll be 2 years this May.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
sorry. I don't remember.
no worries.
Yeah, we met through a
Yeah.
mutual friend.
We
It was his
did.
birthday, and he was in Phoenix. And Kyle came up, and I came down, and we met and just kind of hit it off.
yeah, because our mutual friends, they're now married.
Okay.
And so his wife and I were friends and worked together down in Tucson. And then she and her now husband had met and they started dating, and he had moved, he was new to Tucson.
Uh-huh.
So they had been dating and they were going to plan a weekend for his birthday up in Phoenix. And it was kind of a last minute, I decided if I was even going to go or not. It was on the verge of like, maybe, maybe not. And kind of just figured, like, why not? And then we were all there ready to go out, and we were waiting on this guy. But he had a long drive in from Vegas. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
Oh, you
for
sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
He had to work, and then he was meeting us out there. And then once he rolled in, we all got to go out and have a fun weekend.
Nice. So that was the first official date too, essentially, kind of like date slash.
Yeah, it was more of a group thing, I'd
Group
say.
thing.
I
Okay,
was still shooting my shot
Okay.
that whole time, but
Did you guys hit it off the first time? Like, were you into him the first time you met him, or did it take a little bit for you to warm up?
When we first met, I didn't want to date anyone. I was so over dating. I was like, I'm absolutely up for a fun weekend, and I don't need to be dating anybody. I'm doing my own thing. And we had a
I
great
showed up and
time.
ruined it all.
You did. So we had a great time with the friends out, and then it was pretty cute. After everybody's first night out, the next morning, we all stayed at Airbnb together, and I got up, and I knew some people were asleep, but I got up to go make a little coffee, and he was downstairs hanging out, reading, and
Nice.
so I was like, okay, well, this might be a little awkward, but okay. And it was really cute. It almost felt like a first date. We were kind of sitting, chatting over coffee and, leftover pizza. And
That's cool.
And you were alone because nobody else was.
yeah, and it was just us. And I think everyone was asleep for probably another hour or so. We were.
Oh wow.
So it
Yeah.
was cute. We got
That's
to know
cute.
each other.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. And now you guys' anniversary is coming up in May.
That's right.
That's coming up. What day in May, if you don't mind me asking? You guys know offhand? Any
What did we
guesses?
say? 25th, May 25th,
May 25th? Okay.
24th. No, we didn't.
That should have been one of the couple's questions.
I know.
When's your anniversary? Damn it.
I gotta look at the calendar. Is that
We'd agreed on the 21st.
Okay.
And
Okay.
why? Why that day?
Yeah.
Because when we had started dating, we'd met, and then he had an open invitation, like, oh, everybody can come visit in Vegas, and then
true? Shit, she's right.
It is the
It
21st?
is the 21st.
and then
I had no doubt. Ashwin. I had no doubt.
well, because he had invited everybody to come visit him here in Vegas, and
Yeah.
afterwards, after the weekend, we had been messaging a little bit, and I was kind of like, okay, well,
Yeah.
what's up with this Vegas offer? And
Yeah.
then I came down to visit him, and just kind of was like, well, why not?
Uh-huh.
Why not go for a fun weekend? I know he's not like crazy, and
Yeah. And the day she got,
Oh,
yeah. And the day she got here was
yeah.
May 25th or 21st.
The 21st. Okay.
21st. So
Okay.
technically that's.
You're gonna be quizzed on that every year now. The
What day is
21st. It's all good, but it's like that because I think even for us, Kristen and I, we do the same thing. We chose a day, because we didn't know exactly. We knew we met and like kind of started hanging out within that like week or even two.
Yeah.
But we literally had to pick a day because it's like, well, when do you start?
It is.
So
and relationships are more kind of fluid. It's not like
it's true.
oh,
It's
boom,
not concrete.
boom, boom, and
It's not always like, oh, will you be my girlfriend or will you be my boyfriend?
Yeah.
Sometimes it is, but.
Yeah.
So, I was wondering if you guys can maybe, if you feel comfortable, just kind of telling the fam what you guys do for a living.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Sure. You want to go first, Ben?
sure. I'm in the medical field. I'm a stenographer. And a lot of people mix that up with a stenographer. That's the stenographer is the person in court that like types out what they're saying.
Oh.
I'm a stenographer, and we use ultrasound.
Yes.
So it's
Ultrasound
the
on-
same name or it's a little
so
different?
close.
It's very
So a
close.
person does the sonogram is what you do,
It's
right?
the sonogram versus the stenographer.
Okay,
So
okay.
a lot. Sometimes when I tell people, they're like, "Oh wow, in court, that's really cool." Like, oh, not quite. But with ultrasound, I love the field. Very interesting. Ultrasound's used for not just pregnancies, but all kinds of aches and pains in your stomach, veins, arteries,
Yeah.
That's so
lumps
cool.
and bumps, thyroids.
Yeah.
So we do all
Makes
kinds
sense.
of stuff.
I love that. I have a random question.
Yeah.
When you are doing, I guess it is ultrasounds for pregnancies, are you allowed to say the sex of the baby, or do you have to wait for somebody else to, like the doctor, to like say
Oh,
that?
that-
I was wondering about that because you can
So-
tell, right? Like you can tell if it's a boy or
Oh, yeah.
girl. Yeah. But are you allowed to say?
It depends on where you're working.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of it, our role is we need to collect information for a doctor. And so if I'm in the hospital setting,
Yes.
I cannot tell the patient a single thing because everything
sense.
needs to be reviewed by a radiologist and then a report is given. But in a clinic, when it's smaller and I'm doing the ultrasound, they're gonna see the doctor right after. I am able to tell them gender, so we can tell them a little info.
Okay,
But
yeah.
still, overall, doctors have to review all
Makes
the
sense.
imaging, and then the doctors will give the patient the report of how everything's going. But in a small clinic, that's kind of where you go for, all your routine care, and we're able to print out pictures and.
Yeah.
Okay.
We do that as part of
That's
it.
cool.
Primarily, it is medical, so primarily we've got to get all that information first, and then we are able to let people know. And
Yeah.
if they want to know, and a lot of people want to know very, very soon, like right
Of
away.
course, some people
But it
want-
takes time.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Yes,
That
it
makes
is.
It
sense,
takes
yeah.
time for things to grow, so we're not able to tell till they're like 15, 16 weeks, and
That's
some
cool.
places will like make guesses earlier, but
Sure. Yeah.
it's
But
a
for
little
the
more
most-
reliable. with
Yeah.
you.
That's
That's
really
cool.
cool. You
Yeah.
have a cool job. I
That's
love
cool.
that.
It's very interesting. I like it.
Okay, and then Ashwin, you're up. You have to beat Kyle on her job.
I don't know if I can. Her job's pretty cool. I'm a project manager at a modular building company, so we do like factory built buildings, kind of like tiny homes, restaurants, hotels, things like that.
That's cool.
So like we talked earlier about Container Park. That was one of our company's first projects.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Fun fact.
Is
I love
that something you were a part of while they were actually?
No, so I was way before I came onto the company. I
Okay.
think that was like 2014,
Oh, okay.
something like that. And
Okay.
I've been there since 2019.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
So what does the project manager do?
Yeah.
I guess if you know what my job description was, it's like write down that everything that everybody else does, and whatever's left over, that's your job. So it's kind of like that. I kind of pulled. I guess I talk to the customer. I maintain timelines.
Okay.
Make sure the budget's okay. Help with the permitting. Just kind of.
You fill in the gaps.
I hit in
and very
everything,
important
and then I
gaps.
kind of act as a central point of communication for all the other departments. So like design, accounting, all the other people are trying to get the project ready and done, like kind of cradle to grave type thing. So it starts, I'm there, and up until the very end where it gets installed.
Super cool.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a cool job too.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you pass.
It's been very cool because around Vegas, a few
Yeah.
of the projects, it's been fun. We get to he'll take
Yeah,
me
I'll
by
take
and
him
can
show
see
her.
like
Exactly.
different projects that he was part of, and and then it's
I
cool.
worked
You
on
get to
that.
see him in person, and it's like
We're doing a 4-story hotel in Arizona right now.
Oh.
It's just going up, so that'll be pretty cool. And the hotel rooms are built out like as much as you would see here. Lights, windows, all the finishes and everything.
Yeah.
So you just kind of drop them in place and stack it up. So
Oh,
I
so
think
it's like pre-built, and then they
completely pre-built.
Oh,
it took
crazy.
about 14 days for us to do it. Like build it to stack everything up.
not
once
bad.
it's factory.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
neat.
good if you don't want to hear construction all day. If you have an area that's hard to get to, something like that.
True that. True that.
So you also do tiny homes, you said? I was telling Jamil that I fantasize about having a tiny home one day. But in our
talk to him.
but in our old apartment in Roanoke Park, it practically was a tiny home and it really wasn't the business. So it's like it's the fantasy, but actually implementation is really hard because you have to get rid of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could do it, Kyle, because you know.
I could not. I like the idea, and I was be more minimal,
Right.
and
It's like this fantasy.
And-
But it's
oh
hard.
God, no.
Yeah.
I would not.
Yeah. It's hard to do. I thought about like, because Kristen's like, I always want to do it. I'm like, I need at least 1,500 square feet. I'm like, that's not a tiny home. I mean, it's
Ours are like 500 square feet. It's like the
Yeah.
bigger model.
Yeah.
And it's
Actual tiny.
Yeah.
That's for the bigger
That's
models?
the bigger model.
Wow.
That's
See-
for the one. You get a one bedroom with that. The
Yeah.
studio's like 4 or something. 432,
See, I want
I
to
think.
do
forget,
it. I maybe not for like ever, but I just feel like there is something about minimalism and like just cute and quaint. But like I don't know, forever. Just that probably is a lot.
So a
But
lot of
I
people
would
are
do
doing it. They're
Yeah.
buying land now in like kind of
Yes.
remote areas.
Yes.
And they're just
Yes.
dropping these down,
Yes.
like it's a vacation home or
that
like a
makes
beach
sense.
home or
Yeah,
something.
yes,
Or they're
that
putting it
makes
if they have. It's happened in California a lot when they have like a bigger backyard.
Yeah.
That you're not really doing anything with. They'll drop one of these back there and then rent it out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like.
Okay.
Totally.
For like a single person, for like a college student or something, or even
Yes,
anybody,
right.
Good, yeah.
or like for your mother-in-law, when she's
That's
at
right.
put her in there.
Right. It's like the new version of the in-law unit too.
Exactly.
You can have that,
And
makes
it is
sense.
kind of
Yeah,
perfect,
you can
and
charge a lot in California right now. They can go for like $3,500 for
Oh.
less that little one tiny home. I'm serious.
That's
Like a
crazy.
month. Like you look at like the Bay Area and how much like some of those places are charging for rent.
3,500 though. Let's
Yeah.
be
which
real.
seems kind of like a crime to charge that much.
It
If you're
is.
renting that small of a
Yeah.
space, it's like how dare.
I
But
know.
it could be like, especially at Airbnb
That's
or
crazy.
a little weekend rental. You can,
Yeah.
if you had it in your backyard, and you can have family or whoever come
Sure.
stay. Especially if you have family that's going to visit for an extended
Yeah.
period, they've got kind of their own space and
Exactly.
maybe rent it out when family's not using it,
That
and
makes sense.
a little extra cash.
It's pretty nice, yeah. I mean, I guess if you're gonna have it, California would be the place because you get the biggest bang for your buck, right?
And I do think it's cool too, like, if you do want to like own your home, it's definitely an affordable,
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
The thing is, is it going to appreciate in value or does it depreciate? That's my question. I wasn't always
Well, the
wondering
land
about that.
appreciates.
The land
it'll
does, yeah.
appreciate.
So
That's
land-
really that's really what goes up is
Yeah.
the land value, right?
But
More
not
than
the
the actual house.
Yeah, that
Makes sense. That makes a lot of
So-
sense.
Yeah, that's kind of as long as you own the land, I think it'll be the same thing.
There you go.
Got it. Nice, nice.
Let's do it, babe.
Okay,
We'll
so
go through it.
quick question before you finish: was this place
yeah.
Jollibee that good?
It was great.
It was
yeah,
good.
so the spaghetti was awesome.
Okay,
Yay.
It was good.
Uh-huh.
The sweetness, I wasn't sure I was gonna like it.
Uh-huh.
I don't like meats and sweets, and a lot of people like that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Hawaiian pizza, I can't do it. I gotta have it like
It's like
salty and
Christmas
savory.
favorite.
Is it really?
I love Hawaiian
Oh
pizza.
my god.
I gotta admit,
Tell me
I
about
do. Like
Yeah.
grilled
Yeah.
pineapple is great, and so I don't mind a little pineapple on the
Yeah,
pizza.
you don't mind it.
What?
I wouldn't
I said that. What would you
because
say?
you hate it.
Say
Pineapple
it.
with like a veggie, I don't think it belongs with the veggies. But as the Hawaiian pizza,
You don't allow Kyle to order it, Asha.
That's
That's
a
what's going on.
lie. She's never brought this up until this video before.
That's great.
I don't eat pizza very often.
She's open to it. How about
Yeah.
that? She's open
Yeah.
to
And
it. Yeah.
grilled pineapple is fantastic.
It is good.
That's true. That is
So
that
it's
is good.
like
And you're
grilled
ta-
pineapple's
yeah.
awesome and
Yeah.
pizza's awesome.
Yeah.
So why can't they be together?
doesn't-
Like,
that's not how that
what do
works.
we have here? We have hot dogs Hot dogs are great. And spaghetti. Spaghetti's great. And look what, they were put together.
It's true.
Yeah, but that's like saying like chocolate's great, pizza's great, so let's put chocolate on pizza, which I'm sure some people would be okay with.
I was
but
gonna
it's
say
not.
that.
Ashwin, hold on. Hold on, really quick. Ashwin.
Can you imagine?
Imagine this. Hold on. So pizza, bacon,
Yeah. So far it's good. So far.
pineapple.
No.
I would not well, I guess
Right?
ham's kind of
Exactly. That's what
It
I'm
just
saying.
hasn't turned out.
What
like
about
bacon
ranch
form.
with the pizza?
Oh, yeah. Ranch and
Okay.
pepperoni.
Yeah.
Pepperoni pizza dipped in ranch.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can all agree with that.
See, I don't
That's
like
good.
pepperonis.
Neither do I.
I'll eat a little bit of them.
Yeah,
But
Kristen,
yes,
don't really care for
I
that.
get
And
sick of it.
the little ones that kind of
Yes.
like curve like a little cup.
Yeah, the little
Oh,
small
yeah.
ones.
I
Yeah.
like them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're called like old style.
They're called like Old World. or
It's,
something.
oh,
World.
I didn't know they
I
had
know.
a name.
Yeah, they're called like Old World or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like pepperoni
Yeah.
can go.
Yeah.
I don't. No, thank you.
Okay, yeah.
For sure.
No, I don't love it either, but I get it because
Exactly.
Mushrooms,
I know.
love
I
the
love it.
mushrooms.
Me too.
Yeah.
The little olives.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ashwin and I will have our own
Sausage.
pizza. You guys can
I
have
know.
your
I think we
pineapple
should
pizza.
all
I'll do the
share.
pineapple with you.
Let's share a pepperoni and pineapple all
Oh,
together. Ashwin's like, I'm not having any. No, it's-
Okay, so what I was thinking, I know you're not a big fan of sweets so much, or you do like sweets, but you're
Yeah.
like a massive fan.
Not a massive fan.
Well,
I'm the
there's
sweet too.
you have the sweet too.
Oh yeah!
Okay.
Before we do the game,
We
we
have
want you guys to
peach
try the
mango
peach
pie.
mango pie. Would you guys be
I
willing
want to
to
try,
you
but
guys
I am
try
not.
it?
I want to try.
Okay,
it.
go
Okay.
ahead.
Take a
Let's
bite.
have a bite if that's
Yay.
okay.
Yeah, feel
And
free.
look, you
And then
got
we'll
like
wanted
do
to
the
share
you
one.
got a cute
No,
little
no, you
box.
guys can have your own individual one, I mean, or whichever.
I'm probably just gonna take one.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
just
yeah.
have No, that makes sense. That
You,
makes
should I
sense.
break it in half?
Yeah,
We can try it at the same time.
No,
you
break-
don't want to see the insides.
So, yeah.
I was gonna say it kind of is nice to break it in half because then you can try it from the middle, which is the best. But I don't want to be too Leo pushy, but I kind of do
oh.
already. Okay, there
I'll
we
give
go.
you the little,
Okay.
since you don't like it so much.
Okay, there we go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
1, 2, 3. There you go. Yes. Okay.
Put it down.
Ashwin,
I'd
I
take
want
it.
you to rate it on a 1 to 10. And
You know, I could see how that would be good. It's my personal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a pastry filled with like goo, I can't do it.
Oh,
It's
really?
like biting into a big bug. Like even like jelly filled donuts, it freaked me out.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
texture,
It's a
you
texture
can't
thing.
handle it.
Oh,
Okay.
So
interesting.
texture wise, no, but the outside is like super crispy.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yes.
It's
It's
like
nice.
it's not as sweet as I thought it would be.
Yeah, that's true.
I agree on the texture. Like I could do with less of the inside.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice flavor. The texture's a little
It's a little
less
much.
the goo. The pastry part's nice. I like it.
Yeah, the outside is really crispy and it's really great.
Flavor wise, on a 1 to 10, what do you guys give it?
Flavor wise, I'll give it like a. I think I do like a 6.
Okay.
6, okay.
That was gonna be
pretty
like
good.
5.
Okay, cool.
pretty good.
Okay, so it's not your
Yeah.
fave, but you
good.
don't hate.
I'm not a big fan of just having peach inside of a pie. I'm not like a massive fan of that. I'll eat it, but that's my kind of concern with it. I love the gooiness inside.
Yeah, me too. I like the
pack
gooiness
it even
too.
more. I'll take it.
Jamil loves a jelly donut. That's
Oh,
why.
I love jelly donuts. You can't let
The-
deal so
the
much.
jelly-
Texture wise, and then I
That's
feel
all.
like if you bite it wrong, it's gonna squirt on your face, run down. Oh,
It will hit the side if you do it at the wrong
Yeah.
spot. It does go around the side.
this texture thing. I can't even do the little gummies, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
gushers. I can't even do that. 'cause I don't
okay.
like. I don't like that thing hitting the back of my throat. It's gross.
You don't like the squirt.
I don't like
Yeah.
squirt.
Yeah.
Okay, we should
Okay.
stop it, babe.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you guys, we're gonna go ahead, maybe clean up a little bit, and we're gonna go ahead and play a game. So you guys just hang on for one moment.
Yay!
We're not gonna say
Game
it.
time.
Okay, you guys, we are back, and we are going to be doing a couples question and answer. It really is obviously for the fam to get to know you, but we want to see how in tune you guys are with each other. You are coming up on your 2-year anniversary, dating anniversary.
Yep.
And what day was that?
That's on May 21st.
Yes, it is. So we're gonna see how well you guys know each other.
That's
Okay.
it.
So
All right.
Game is on.
So we have what, about 10 questions, maybe a little bit more. So
we have about 10 questions. questions.
Yeah.
And Kyle, we will start with you.
Okay.
We are going to be asking questions about Ashwin to see how well you know Ashwin.
Are we gonna do like a one at a time, or ask a few and I put a few answers?
We're going to do a one at a time.
Yep.
Okay? So Ashwin, when I ask Kyle the question, you need to write down the answer that you would answer for yourself. Okay?
And what we'll do is we'll play it by ear one by
Number
one.
one.
You guys are cute. Okay,
So do you
ready?
want to start with the question?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'll start, and then if
Okay.
you want to do the next one, you can.
All right. sounds
Okay,
good.
here we go. Kyle,
Yes.
would Ashwin rather be an astronaut, a sailor, or a backup singer as a profession?
All right.
Okay, on the count of 3, you guys can show your
ready?
answers.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Before we do this, how confident are you that you guys are going to be knowing each other and getting these answers correct?
Pretty confident.
I think we're gonna do pretty good.
After this first question was asked.
I'm a little nervous that I'm
80%
gonna
is still pretty
get
good.
more wrong.
Okay, ready?
Uh-huh.
So here we go. Just one more time. Would your partner rather be an astronaut, sailor, or a backup singer? 1, 2, 3. Show the fan.
Astronaut.
Astronaut.
Good job. Have you guys actually talked about that at all? Like as far as
No,
like,
I
the
just
astronaut?
feel like he would like to be exploring space.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
okay.
sees all the shows I watch.
Oh, okay.
They've been fun.
That's what's up. Okay. All right. So this next question, Ashwin, I'll ask you this question.
Okay.
What's Kyle's favorite season? What is her favorite season out of all 4? Are you feeling a little nervous now? As
I
far
feel
as
pretty good. I feel pretty good about that. I hope I
Okay.
got that right.
Okay. All right.
On the
All
count
right.
of 3, show it to the camera. 1, 2, 3.
Boom.
Kyle said-
Oh
Kyle said-
Oh, summer.
no! Summer, really?
Summer.
It's just not
You
summer in the
always
desert.
complain about the summer,
Well, that's because the summer in the desert's a
but
bear.
I've only ever known you since you
summer-
lived in the desert.
Summer everywhere else in the world is far better.
But you always get so excited for fall. We go to the stupid store you like to go to, buy all the fall stuff and decorate the house.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I'm
for
joking.
Christmas.
That's the second favorite. That's the second favorite
Okay.
season.
I'm sorry, baby. I didn't know that. It was in between fall and spring. And I was
Oh.
like, no, I think it's fall.
Don't let it shake you up, Asha.
know-
Don't let it
Okay.
shake you up. Very good. Okay, Kyle.
Uh-huh.
What is Ashwin's favorite drink? And then I'm wondering, should we keep doing the 1, 2, 3 at the same time, or should Ashwin say the answer first and then Kyle turn hers around?
Good one. Good one. Good one. That's a good one.
Okay, we'll do that.
Oh, wait, did you just
Cheat.
look? Did you just
I'm
look?
not changing my answer.
No.
Sorry, I was leaning forward so much.
Kyle's like, oh, that's
We're gonna have to sit in between you
We're
guys.
gonna have to. She can't help herself.
I'm
It's
just
all good.
It was our
excited.
fault.
No
Okay. Okay, so we asked Kyle.
Yep.
Kyle, you can turn yours on. What do you think Ashwin's favorite drink is?
So I had said ginger beers, those sodas.
Ginger
Okay,
beers.
okay.
And I can attest to the fact that he does love
Love
those.
the ginger beers. That's right. Yep.
Ashwin, what did you put?
I just put beer.
Oh.
That's half credit. I think she should get
You
half
know
credit.
what? That's
We're
half.
I
gonna,
feel like that.
we're gonna give you half for that. Okay.
Clearly very different drinks. I wasn't sure if we were going like adult drinks or like
That's
anybody could have drinks.
That's right.
Would you have
yeah.
said beer for adult drinks?
For adult drinks, I was tied between beer and whiskey.
They're,
Okay.
they're both my favorite.
That's good. Yeah.
Okay, good job, you guys. We'll give you half a
Okay.
point for that.
Here's the next question. Okay, this one's for Ashwin. Are you ready?
I think so.
Does Kyle sleep on her back, her side, or her stomach? Is she a back sleeper, a side sleeper, or a stomach sleeper? How well?
I heard it more writing than I wrote down.
Okay, Kyle, tell the fam, are you a back, side, or stomach sleeper?
I'm a stomach. It's kind of like a side stomach. I'm like a in between.
Okay.
Ashwin, what did...
I got a feeling.
I put down side. I don't know that stomach's the right answer. Are you sure? Of course
like,
you're sure.
Like
Of
I'm
course
Of course you're
a,
sure.
you know, arm under the pillow, I'm like an in between side stomach.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
And
a
it's
stomach
tough
sleeper
too
by the way.
because sometimes
That is true.
yeah, and sometimes like when you're sleeping, you change over. Like sometimes you go to your side, sometimes your back. So sometimes it's hard to know.
It's kind of like an angle, like this.
Yeah.
So it's not like full on stomach, but it's not full on side.
Well,
Got
we're
it.
not giving you a half for that, though. We're not giving you no half for that one.
Okay, so
Oh, no.
far, out of these 4 questions, you guys got 2 so far?
Kyle's got 1.5. I've got
Okay, 1.5.
0.
Oh, okay, 1.5 and 0. Okay, all right, it's okay.
Here we go, Kyle.
Yes.
Ashwin asks you to grab fast food for him for dinner. What are you grabbing? Where are you going?
Which
What
restaurant?
fast food restaurant are you getting him?
I know what I would pick for you.
Clearly. Well,
Wiener Schnitzel,
yeah, right.
sauerkraut.
Do I want to change my answer? I want to change my answer.
Okay, that's fine.
You can change
I'm
it
gonna change my answer, and if that ends up being the right one, then
to that. Okay.
should I have changed it?
Well, you got 10 seconds.
Okay.
You gotta go with the gut feeling.
Okay.
Hold on, who says it first?
Ashwin will say it.
Okay,
first.
Ashwin.
You
Yeah.
first.
I
Where?
said In-N-Out Burger.
In-N-Out Burger, classic.
Yeah.
Both of my answers are wrong. So there is this fast food place that's a Korean fried chicken, and I forgot
that's the one I
the
was
name
telling you
of it.
about.
Oh,
Banchan.
that was the one.
Banchan, that's
Yes.
right. Which I know you like that one, but my first answer that I changed was I think it's Stefano's. That's the Greek one that you like.
I was
with the
thinking-
garlic
Yeah, that
things.
one's really good. I wouldn't consider this fast food, but
And
you're right. That is
that's-
an amazing
That's
restaurant.
why I was like, how fast food?
Okay, next question. Is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay. Would Kyle rather have the superpower of flying, a flight pretty much, invisibility, or super speed?
Shit.
So once again, I feel like she's going to think
Flight.
about it and answer this.
Flight, invisibility, or super
That's
speed?
tough. I feel like she'd want all 3.
Who would?
That I was gonna say that's the
Not
perfect
bad.
combo.
Okay, how fast can she fly? Is it like it's like
Regular
a bird?
speed.
Regular speed.
And that's a good question. It'd be more
Regular
like a
speed
bird.
for who?
That's like a bird. I would say like more of like a.
Fast bird?
Yeah, like an eagle or like a pigeon. Let's get into this.
Pigeons are fast.
They're pretty fast.
Have you
huh?
ever had one fly at your face? They come out real fast.
Let's say a hawk.
Oh,
You got hawk speed. That's pretty fast. Not the sight, just the speed.
so you can hit stuff.
Okay, flight, invisibility, or speed?
Yep.
All right. So it sounds like the answers are in.
Yeah.
Who goes first?
So does Kyle go first? or-
Yes, Kyle,
Okay.
you'll go first. So you'll go ahead and show the camera what you chose,
I
which
picked
is flight.
Oh
Ashwin's like, I really want to go. Ashwin, what did you say?
no! I thought she would want super speed out of them because then she could get a lot of stuff done quickly. That's what I would want.
That's a good answer.
Good
though.
logic.
That's a
That's
good
good logic.
answer.
I was
Knock
thinking
all
if
your
I could fly, then I could fly to vacations anytime.
But
and not
you're only
do
flying as fast as you're flying as fast as a hawk. That's still pretty good.
I'll
Yeah.
hold you.
I was gonna say, yeah.
We'll fly
Where do
together.
I sit? Where do I go? Am I just driving underneath you as you fly?
Maybe I have big talons. I'll hold on.
Big talents. You're still a human, right?
I
You
don't know.
become a hawk.
Is this like Harry Potter? Do you change into a different animal?
Good point.
Here we go.
All right.
Kyle, what is Ashwin's dream car? If he could get any car in the world, what would Ashwin buy?
I'm ready.
Oh.
Is that
Sounds like
confidence
you guys-
I hear?
I'm ready.
Okay, Ashwin,
ready?
what is your answer, Ashwin?
A Tesla.
A
And
Tesla.
I said a Tesla.
Nice. Good job.
Okay, good job. You were confident in her.
Kristen, do you know my
Okay.
new car? What I would get?
I think a Tesla.
Yes, I would.
Okay, good. Me too.
And a Tesla. So yeah.
We all agree.
Kyle, yours too would be a Tesla? It would be a
No.
Tesla?
Oh, she's like,
Oh.
she doesn't want a Tesla.
Oh, you don't want
I don't know what
I
kind
don't.
of car would be. I mean, that's
I'm
not.
not very into cars,
Oh,
but
okay.
I do think
Yeah.
the Audis are pretty.
Those are nice. Yeah,
These are
Audis
good.
Those
really
are some
nice.
pretty cars.
They are really nice.
But I'm not much of a car person.
Okay, good job.
Next question. This one's for Ashwin. Who is Kyle's celebrity crush?
I think I know who this is. I think it's changed.
Okay.
I think it's this.
All right.
I think this is it. Pedro Pascal.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Recently, he's so handsome.
Yeah, I thought recently because we've been watching the stuff.
Who is he?
He's the guy.
Thor was my answer.
Oh no! You don't even know that, Mr. Hemsworth.
It's one of the brothers.
I thought it would be that was the guy you talked about, but recently you've been talking about this guy. Like,
oh my goodness, we've been watching his new show.
he's the guy in The Mandalorian. He's also Last of Us.
Yes.
He's been
He is
God,
cute.
what do they talk? They
Narcos.
say he's the Narcos.
Yeah.
He's the internet's daddy or something.
Yeah.
So she's been like, oh yeah.
That's the guy.
Like talking when I'm watching the show with her, so I was like, it's got to be switched.
He's very handsome.
Yes.
He's rugged.
Yes.
And he's,
Once they choose
very
Thor,
strong.
it's over.
Kyle, what is Ashwin's favorite color?
How come she gets all the favorite color? And they're like, if she could have one of 3 superpowers.
Sometimes they seem easy, but they might not be. So you never know.
All right.
Kyle, what did you guess?
I guess blue. Honestly, I feel like this one's a little hard.
Whoa, nice. Good job.
Good
That's
job.
Nice on you.
That's good.
Okay, so we have 2 questions where it's about like both of you guys together to see if you guys are compatible, like if you would match, if you guys know each other well.
So you
Depends on which zodiac you ask.
I guess if that makes sense. It's like
well, pretty much,
mutual
yeah.
questions.
You'll want to answer. You'll both write it down and flip the page at the same time.
At the same time. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. What is the first movie you both watched together?
Good question.
One's coming to mind, but I'm trying to remember if that was actually the first.
No hints. No hints. Okay. It's
Like
hard.
in a theater?
That's
or just
tough.
like.
It could be the theater, anything.
Any movie
yeah.
you guys
Yeah.
watched together. He was like, I was trying to make out. I don't remember.
I can't remember. This is gonna be wrong. I can't
Okay,
remember.
on the count of 3,
Okay.
turn it around and show the fam. What movie did you first watch together? 1, 2, 3. Kyle
I
says.
said Life of Pi.
Oh, no, Thor.
I said Thor 3.
Thor
I thought
3.
we watched Thor and Life of Pi. We watched that.
Thor
house.
was recently.
Oh yeah. It was Life of Pi. That's right. We watched it.
I
We watched it
couldn't
at your
remember
house.
if we had watched another one before.
We
but
watched it Memorial Day
was.
weekend when I came to visit you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's right.
At least you remember. It comes
I
back.
remember it came back.
Describe your first time between the sheets. Was it Fast and Furious, Slow and Steady, or Broke Down Palace?
Oh my goodness! What a description!
What is broke down?
What does that even mean? Yeah.
That sounds unfortunate. Oh, that's
Was it your first time between the sheets? Was it Fast and Furious,
Broke Down Palace.
Slow and Steady, or Broke Down Palace?
Is that like a positive or a negative thing?
I'm
Broke Down
viewing it as
Sounds
negative.
Sounds negative, right?
I'm hoping that's not what you wrote down.
Sounds like something wasn't working. Okay, on the count of 3, we'll show the fam. 1, 2, 3.
Fast and
Fast and Furious.
That's what's
I
up.
know, right?
That's what's up.
Out of all the questions, like that's
Oh
the one I
my
remember.
Good job, you
That was
guys.
good.
funny question.
That
That's
was
a good
really
way to
good.
answer.
Broke down palace. Where did you even come up with that?
I looked these up. They're Google.
What does that
They're
even
so funny.
Broke Down Palace, I figured like, maybe, it wasn't working. Something or just like
It
something
didn't-
happened. Didn't
Got
work.
it.
Didn't quite work
Didn't
out.
mesh. Things don't happen
Got it.
sometimes.
broke down? Okay, I was thinking
It'd be
just like,
terrible if that was both our answers. Or one of our answers.
I mean, if we
Broke down
both
palace.
answered that together, it'd be kind of funny.
yeah.
Yeah, but if only one of us answered that, then it'd be
Yeah.
Hurtful.
What a way to end it. You guys had it correct. You guys, I would say you're very, very compatible.
Exactly.
You did very good. Those were hard questions, so good job, you guys.
So how was your first mukbang? You guys enjoyed
It
it?
was good. Yeah, we'd love to do it again.
Questions? Good.
Thank you for having
Yeah.
us.
Thanks for coming on,
This
you guys.
was a lot of fun.
Yay.
Awesome.
We
Well, we'll
loved
definitely do it
having you.
again. Maybe we'll do like a blindfold taste test sometime.
Yeah.
I think that would be really fun. That'd be a lot of
Yes.
fun. So.
Yes. Okay.
We're a little
Alright.
competitive.
Exactly. Don't worry, we
are
are
too.
too, so it works out.
Okay, guys, we love
Alright,
you so
you
much,
guys.
and we'll see you tomorrow for another video.
Bye.
Peace.
Mwah. Peace out, trouts.